So my one-to-one mentor student, SIVARAMAKRISHNA, he joined my program, and what a journey. He messaged me, first of all, SIVARAMAKRISHNA, I'll start your journey. I just told you to look at the dates. Why did you book the exam?
Frankly speaking, it's not for surprise, sir. Frankly speaking, it's not for surprise. As I said over the call, I'm a kind of phobia guy. And very less confidence on me. And I thought, okay, first we'll take the test. If I'm through, I'll inform. Else, I'll run away. That's what I was thinking.
When I said to you that you will clear the program, when I said you, then you will clear the program. No? That is the most
Yes, sir.
interesting thing to look into that.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, really. Sir. Actually, whatever the concept we are going through, there is nothing out of that. And the whole thing, whatever we are practicing, mocks, everything. I was thinking, okay, whether we need to connect anything, all those things. But I told you right earlier, I don't want to go through all those lot of material which I have going through all the while earlier. I think if you remember in our first call, I told I have collected around 2 to 3 GB of files of PMP data,
Yes.
and I told I don't want to go through all those books, and I'll just follow whatever you say. That's what I was, and I followed the same, and the result is truly it's really good, really very happy.
Yeah. This is something that I'm really fascinated. Why don't you share your entire journey with us? What has happened at every single stage? As you were telling, like the first message he sent me was that it was my 5-year dream. So why don't you please share with me?
True, sir. I think more than 5 years. I think one of my colleague and we both started together, and I have based on his suggestion, because the trainer is good. I'm not complaining anything about training. We went to the training, and after completion of training, there is no trainer and no one to guide. So I don't know what to do, how to fill, how to proceed, and I don't know anything. So now, and I just left it. So it got completely whatever I learned, everything it's gone actually. And later, I think past 3 years, but before COVID, I think again I started the same thing. And this time it's a bit good, but still, I don't have confidence even to fill the application also. Because if if there is query, all those things. But when I think after the second or third day of training, you said no, fill your applications, and you just shared me the template. Follow this template, fill it, and within 2 days it got approved. That itself would give a um, very much confidence to proceed. And I remember the first call. As soon as I pinged you in the LinkedIn, you called me, and I started conveying you that, sir, I don't want to go through all the books. Having around 2 to 3 GB uh, of 2 to 3 GB of data in my laptop. I don't want to go through it. So just support me. Then you said, in my program, you don't want to read any books. Just follow my steps. And I did the same, because I'm also tired. I also don't want to go through any other stuff. So I just blindly believed you, and the result is awesome, actually.
I am extremely proud of that. I'm extremely proud of how you cleared it and with the schedule you had. That was really an interesting thing. Where are you in Oman?
Muscat, sir, Muscat.
Muscat. Oman has a great, I was, interestingly, I talked to 3 clients today, all of them from Oman. So yes, this
Yeah,
is
yes, sir. So I think I saw many students also from Oman.
Anushka, your facilitator is saying congratulations. So she has been a stepping stone in all the people journeys. Okay, let's talk
True,
about
true, true, sir.
how did you manage exam time? How did you manage time?
I think I'm very poor in time management, sir. I think very poor, because first session I was able to complete on time. I think by 75 minutes I completed. So I thought I was on good progress. But when it comes to second, it was totally very lengthy, and the questions also to understand, because around 5 6 lines are there. By the time I reached last line, I forgot whatever I have read in the first line. So it took a lot of time, and By the time I finished my second session, I left with only around 57 minutes.
Hmm.
And last session, bit lucky, around 50% question. I mean, 30 questions was one-liners, so I can able to manage the time. And last 5 questions, I was rushing. Somehow I was able to finish. And first thing I was thinking, by as soon as I see the screen pass, that itself it gave me. And after because in that screen I'm able to see what is my result. When I got printout, I was totally still I'm watching this paper whether I know whether I'm the one or not. Still I'm unable to believe, and with the result also truly.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you got this thing done and you got it all about target. This is such an interesting thing to look into that, the way you portray it and how we look into that. So if I put it this way, now instead of the first section, second section is becoming more and more difficult, right?
Yeah, true, sir. Because earlier journeys when I saw everyone was saying the first session was very hard. So what I thought, okay, maybe this one. So say in second and third I can manage the time. But second is a surprise factor, and it took me a lot actually, because I mean 75 around more than 90 minutes. So a lot of time has been taken there.
Yeah, so a lot of the time has been passed and you are looking into that how this was done, right? Okay, so
Yes.
second is the most interesting one to look into the context, how you can work into that and what is the way into that. Okay, which area was mostly targeted?
The first thing is agile, and I felt my communication. So I got manager communication, and people was a lot actually. And there's nothing related to risk or this thing, no risk mitigation. Only one formula, like but not even SPI. These things also,
Any
and
any
mostly.
any critical
Yes, sir.
path questions?
No, sir, no, sir. No critical path. I mean, not related to formula actually. There is one, mm, but not related to formula.
Okay. Okay, that is always an interesting thing to understand that how the topics are important, which and what
Most
was the
likely, like, yes, sir.
tell me,
No,
mostly.
sir. I mean, even critical path also, if something got changed, how you'll handle these kind of things. So there's nothing related to formula.
Yeah.
Everything is scenario based and how you'll handle. The problem is the lengthy questions. It's nothing beyond our practice. Whatever we have done, uh, that was going through the same. But
Yeah, you even did not like. I still remember the last message I had with him on Friday. He sent me message that he sent the score of the last overall mocks. I told him start looking at the date, and I did not see you on Saturday in the mind map exercise on Sunday. I said okay, on Monday I will call him because he's my one-to-one student, so I'll try to have a conversation as much as possible. So I got this message in the morning, and like actually, I was on my laptop. I was talking to somebody, and
okay.
a picture came from your side. I said, what picture? Maybe he's sending me a picture of dates. It was loading. And in the bottom you read, thank you, sir. I immediately pick my phone to see, did he clear the exam? Did he clear the exam? Because you did not share that with. When did you book your exam?
I think on Thursday, sir.
You booked it even before I said, look for the dates.
Because from tomorrow we have critical project is going on, sir. So I thought, okay,
Ah,
and if something goes wrong, I'll cancel because anyway 48 hours are there. So I'll see how I'm going to do and
yeah. Okay.
what I thought.
So Anushka is asking, how was your elimination technique working? Could you easily eliminate two option? How was that?
Yeah, two is easily and we can able to eliminate, sir. And other two also confusing, but we have to go through the question or any keywords once again to identify, sir. But those kind of confusion happened only for around, I think, 30-40 questions, not all the questions. Only for 30-40 questions, we have, or rest we can able to got it. Main thing was if you're going through the whole question, it's confusing.
It's confusing.
And in center only, so not in home base, center.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Only
Okay.
per only per question.
No calculation question, Anushka, she already He already shared that. So stakeholder communication, team, agile is the heart and soul of PMP. Stakeholder communication, team, agile was more dominant in the exam.
Stakeholders and agile, sir. Main thing I felt
Stakeholder and
these two.
agile. So
Mentioned
maybe
these two.
in the next coaching calls, we need to focus more on that. How important the coaching calls were?
Coaching calls are really important, sir, because when we are solving the questions, we can't do the postmortem of the question. But when we are doing with you, we can able to split the question with keywords, all those things. Those techniques we can able to learn when we are doing coaching calls with you. That is more helpful. That
Okay.
thing you can learn. Going to the question, doing postmortem of the question, you can learn a lot.
Yeah. And how about my follow-up system? How was that?
I'm here because of that. I'm here because of that. I told you, right? And first two, as that was not there, I also just left it like that. But with you, that is the main plus point actually. I'm here because of that. Only because of that. If it is not there, I don't think I'll be here. Because
Yeah.
I'll also forget this thing.
One of the interesting thing is that now that's an interesting fact. And when the people will be listening it, 90% of my students are those who have already taken that training. First time when they come, they listen, they see my fees. Oh, the fees is too much. It's $999. It's $499. They go and they take a training of $100. After spending 6 months and not reaching anywhere, then they come back and then they spend $999 most of the times, and then they cleared in a month or two and they get it done. Right? Krishna, it's something
Yes,
like
sir.
that. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And
And
you also put in the chat. Yeah.
one thing is you didn't ask me the remaining fee also.
You see, Krishna.
Even I want to share that. Even I told let me get my salary, I'll send it. But you said no problem. See, you came to me. I want to make you PMP, and you shared immediately all the the initial material like agile, all those materials like pre planning kind of all the materials you shared. So I don't know how you trusted that, but
You see,
it was very good.
I'm a big believer when it comes to the students. Those people who are passionate, and I'll tell you two, three things. First of all, why I do that. If a student says I want to join, I'll pay. I have a student who is joining he said I'll pay you on 2nd of June. He said, okay, I'm sharing a material. Just like that. 9 out of 10, or even I say 9.9, those people never cheat. People never cheat. I have thousands of students. Out of 2, 3 students, let's say thousand, out of 1,000, 2 or 5 students, they don't pay the money. It's okay. It's a good percentage. It's nearly nearly Six Sigma, 99.9. So that is perfectly fine because people are good. I believe humans are good. We just look at the negative side. When somebody owes you a money, they want you to pay immediately, right? For example, I know that you paid me the first half and you will pay me once you clear. That's okay. That's perfectly fine. And second thing, why I made my program as a premium program. You see, there was a program I was joining. I joined it online. I paid $97. For the 3 days program, I have been waiting for that program for 6 months. But since I paid only $97, I was moving here and there, things like that. My wife said, if you have paid them $999, it was impossible that you even leave your chair for 5 minutes. You would have been sitting like that. That is the reality of the life. When things cost more, for example, my daughter comes, she takes all the books. But this book, I bought it like you can say 5,000 rupees. You can say, I bought this book. This is kind of a book I have been waiting. Today she wanted, I want to play with. I said, no, 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 no. I'm not gonna let you play with this one. So this is an important thing I always do. Was also surprised how fast you trusted. Thank you, Saraya. I trust all of you. I know people are good. People are literally good. Acha, let's talk about the most important thing, and that is the entire course. How would you say that? How that course has been designed? Do you think can we improve it somehow?
Hello.
Yeah, I'm listening
Yeah.
to you. Do you think we can
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
improve the
Actually.
course or there is one or two things that I can improve as we move forward?
So, whatever the plan, the steps, whatever you're doing, I think it's perfectly fine. Because if it works for me, definitely it will work for everyone. And one more thing, what I want to tell you, the last document which you shared, like 2 to 3 pages document, final day before exam, that is like Bible. If anyone has gone through that, really, it's like, it's very helpful. Actually, it's very helpful. And one more thing, what I did is normally when I'm driving, there is one center which is near to me, just like 10 minutes, but the center which I got is around 1 hour. So what I did, I just played the complete PMP of your video in YouTube, and I just linked it with Bluetooth in car, and the last thing which I followed to just go through the whole PMP. So those two documents, I mean, if they're going to examines, as anyone, if they're going through the one document and 2 hours video, whatever video which you shared, complete PMP in 2 hours, I think those two are enough. So I think they can able to clear easily.
Thank you. Thank you. SIVARAMAKRISHNA, now one part is over. Now comes the next part. Each one teach one. You see Surya is here. She's a certified PMP. Anushpa is here. She's a certified PMP. Last night I did PMP coaching call in which I used the question made by certified PMPs. So Surya, you also need to make 10 questions and share it with me. SIVARAMAKRISHNA, before tomorrow, since tomorrow will be an important site for you, I want you to make 10 questions of PMP and share it with me.
Sure, definitely, sir. And I want to thank the Anshipa, Pooja, whoever, as soon as they got their PMP, they were giving ideas, and the encouragement, whatever they have done, it's really awesome. And one more thing is our group, WhatsApp group. I want to thank everyone, as you have students around 79 countries. I think it's like 24/7 support. Anytime, even if at midnight, anytime you support, you'll get some response. So if you remember, in March and April, I think around 45 days, I was not in touch with you because of some hectic work. That time, which helped me to keep in track of this is the group, because people keep on posting questions. At least I was able to going through that. At least I can able to get 2 to 3 questions on daily basis to connect it with the PMP. So those things are really, each and every member of WhatsApp group I want to thank.
And you almost cleared PMP in less than a month. If I take your real progress, because the entire time I was asking you update, I'm busy here, I'm busy here, this, that. So actually you cleared in less than a month, a study of less than a month, right?
True, sir, true.
Okay.
Because in work, and after that, I think I was running behind hospitals. I told you that also.
Yeah.
Running behind hospitals, and
I remember very well. You know that I remember. Okay. Thank you.
True.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.